for every 10 simulations I run, SIGMASOFT is about 7 of them. 6, 7, 8.
And what is it that makes this particular project be a SIGMASOFT one? What are you looking for?
Complexity of the part design, complexity of the tool, risk, confidence in the earlier designs by our tool designers and our program managers. If we have very high confidence, or we've got past experience with that material and very, very similar designs, we generally will not run a simulation. Or we might just run a quick fill on it and confirm that the gate location is good. We'll adjust a little bit, and then that's good enough. But in cases where we're going to be running overmolding of some very elaborate part designs and some newer materials, we will carry that into SIGMASOFT and give us a better idea of whether or not we have the right design. And then generally it's also one of cost. If we've had to be very aggressive in cycle time in order to ensure profitability of the final manufacturing process, we'll run simulation to justify modifications to the general tool selections and make the added cost of tool worthwhile, or confirm that it's worthwhile. But if we were to show a simulation result that identified where that sink was going to occur and perhaps a relative magnitude of the sink, it's a much more powerful communication tool to the customer and say, we believe it's going to be a problem. Simulation is showing it's going to be a problem. Let's address it now, and we address it as a team. So that would be one example of where simulation just helps us to communicate with the customer.
And like you said too, with cost too, it's easier to go back to them at the beginning and say, well, it's going to be this much than after the fact, and fixing, adjusting at that point.
In a sink as an example, if we were to add a feature now, it's going to be a metal addition, which is welding onto the core of the cavity, a lot more expensive, and then there might even be issues with the tool steel, that the welding creates a witness of some kind, and virtually we literally throw it away, so welding isn't an option in some cases, but in others it is. The bottom line is it's a lot less expensive to do it up front than it is later on.
I judge a company by the people that work for that company, and when I see the type of dedication and the experience and the confidence that from an engineering standpoint that Matt demonstrates every time I see him engage not only with prospective customers, our own company, and Christoph Heiser from a management perspective, the belief that he has, the confidence that he shows, his willingness to educate, to work so easily with others. It's made a great impression on me, and it gives me a great deal of confidence in knowing that they're here now, and I can only think that they're going to keep getting better and better and be a more important tool in our toolbox, not only for selling but in taking care of our customers. So I have a great deal of confidence in SIGMASOFT.